We know that they're the same in some ways. We know that they're different in other ways, but we're going to figure that out. So what I'm interested right now is we're going to look at what is our word over here? Patterns. We already started some, but let's commit some to memory. What was one of our patterns? Who can describe it? Itzel, what were we saying that we were repeating over and over and over again with our dance just now? Yeah, so it was a repetition, right? But just now we decided to dance in a specific way, right? And we decided to shake and shake and shake and shake. And we decided to stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch. And then we decided to throw. Throw and throw and throw and throw. And then we decided to swing and swing and swing and swing. What is the way that we're doing it over and over again the same? What is our pattern? What is it? Which one? What is our pattern?
Up, down, side, side.
Okay, can we agree that that's going to be our pattern? Up, down, side, side. So whatever we do, we want to make it the same pattern in that. So we're going to say we're going to make a pattern. A pattern has to do what?
Repeat it.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's stand up. Let's try this pattern. And let's start with our throw. I like the throw. Let's start throw. We're going to throw up. We're going to throw down. We're going to throw side. We're going to throw side. Okay, then we're going to, can somebody pick another one that you think we could do with the same pattern? Wiggling. So Brianna wants to wiggle. Let's wiggle. Oh wait, is that the pattern?
No.
Is it side?
No.
Help me out. I need to make it a pattern. Okay. Wiggle. Remember, wiggle is a little bit different than shake. Wiggle up, wiggle down, wiggle side, and wiggle side. I think of a worm when I think of wiggling. And I think of an earthquake when I think of shaking. So think about a worm and then wiggle. Let's try it again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right. So what did we start with?
Up.
What do we start with? What was our first verb? Up and with what?
Down.
Yeah, but with what? What are we doing up? What was our action? Thank you. So, is it Jovi?
Yes.
Jovi, you know what? I can't remember things. I want to use my skills as a second grader to write something down. Do you think we should write this down so we remember? Can we write this down?
Yes.
We might need another piece of paper. Thank you, Miss Munoz. And what are we going to start with? We're going to start with throwing, right? We're going to throw up,
Down.
and we're going to throw down.
Side.
We're going to throw side and side. So dancers are going to use their words to write. We're going to use also numbers. How many times are we throwing?
Up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the reason why we want to remember how many times is because guess what? We might change those things. We need to remember them. So Miss Munoz, in her most amazing and clear writing, is writing these things down so we can remember. Okay, and then we did the wiggles, right? Wiggle. Am I wiggling once? This would be one wiggle. So how many times should we wiggle? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's one last action we can do? Hennessy. Okay, so let's bounce. Should I bounce to the side?
No.
Say no, Ms. Rojas, that's not the pattern.
No.
Okay, so bounce up. Bounce. Do we want to bounce once?
No.
Do we want to bounce 4 times?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, here we go. Bounce. 2, 3, 4. Bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. That's our dance so far. Let's do it from the top. This is my way of saying let's take it from the top. Here we go. And throw, 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 throw. Wiggle, 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 bounce, into it with the music? With my favorite music today, oh no, that's not my favorite one. I like that. You know what? This whole band, they don't. What do you think they're using to make this music? Do you think they're using the instruments? Their voice. Every single sound you hear is their voice. They don't use instruments. They use their voice to make it sound like an instrument. That's why I think it's so fun. Okay. Cool. Here we go. Ready for your throw in 5, 6, 7, 8, and throw. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What's next? Okay, now guess what? Do it without me. You're going to do it without me because you know what? You know this better than I do. You know this. Your body knows this, and your mind knows this. Are you ready to do it without me? I'm just going to start you. That's it. That's all. 1, 2, 3, 4. What helped you remember? Were you thinking in your mind? Were you saying things in your mind?
Yes.
Okay. Does it help for you to think like that? Yeah, that's good because you're thinking.